What's up, everybody? Zach Dryden here, and for those who don't know, that is the Peter McKinnon intro that he loves to use. And this week we're going to tap into our Peter McKinnon side. You can check out this video here for what we're going to be working on, just a little vintage photo edit. And we've got the computer here, so we're just going to dive right in. Alrighty, so to start here, we're just going to open up the Creative Cloud workspace, open up Lightroom, and I've already picked out which photo I'm going to use and taken some extra photos that we are going to use to give this its vintage look. So just to get started, we're going to throw some edits onto this photo, which I took in Athens about a year ago. It's of a gentleman, authentic gentleman that was selling coffee. He caught me about to take the photo and covered his face. And so what we'll do here, as we get started, we'll just bring down the saturation a bit, fiddle with that. Really just throw some edits on here really quickly to give it an overall vintage look from the start. Bring the contrast down. Bring the highlights down a bit. Let's see, bring the shadows, mess with them a little, bring them down just a little bit. Bring up the whites, bring down the blacks. Give it a nice vignette on the black side, not the white side, the black side. There we go. Bring that down. Alrighty, just oval that out a bit so that it's working on our subject. We're gonna bring up the purple magenta for that kind of old look. And now we'll mess with the curves here. We'll flatten the curve here so that we got a nice flat image. We don't want too much contrast. Bring the clarity down. Texture, we're gonna bring that up a bit. Maybe give it a little dehaze. Alrighty. Now let's touch the grain. There we go. And we're going to be very generous with the grain there. Don't be scared of it. Let's see what we like here. It's a little too much on the size, so let's bring that down. Is just where I want it. I want to just brighten up my subject just a little bit, so I'm going to throw a radial crop on there. Just bring up that exposure a little bit. That's perfect. Alrighty. Now let's fire this off over to Photoshop. Give that a second while it's going in. And what's amazing is everything that I've learned on how to do all this is literally just on YouTube. You know, a lot from Peter, a lot from other channels, just fiddling around and teaching myself what to do and how to do it. And I gotta tell you, it's totally worth it. So now that we have our photo in Photoshop, we're also gonna bring in our crumpled up paper and our coffee stain that we touched up a bit beforehand. So let's just bring those in. Okay. All right, now that we have all three here, we're gonna copy the Command-C, copy the crumpled up paper, go to our image, Command-V, paste it on there. Command-T is going to select the image, and we're gonna just stretch it out a bit so that it covers the screen. We're going to throw that layer on as multiply. And then we have to, here we go. Oh, we have to reselect. There we go. And let that progress. Now we're going to go to adjustment layer, no levels. Wrong one. Go over here, image, adjustments, levels, there we go. And here we're gonna just bring those down a bit so that brightens the photo, but you still have that texture behind it, as you can see. That's what we're looking for. We wanna have the texture of the photo so it looks like an old photo we just pulled out of, you know, the attic that's just crumpled up. It's seen some things. Okay, and then we're just gonna repeat this process. I have a lot of black behind this photo with the coffee stains, so we're just gonna crop that, cut it, bring it over, paste it again. Now we have it right here. I'm going to just move it around until I like where it's at, resize it a bit. I think I'll like it over here. Maybe right there. Let's try that. Multiply, bring it back down again. Let's see. Not really seeing the stain as much as I'd like. Out. Right there. Right on the stand itself. I just want to rotate it a little bit. Okay, there we go. Adjustments levels, let's play with it here so we can get we want it to blend nicely. But we also want to see that stain a bit. Didn't like what the auto did. So let's bring it down a bit. Oh, there we go. That gives it that nice brown stain right there. You see that? That's too much. Perfect. And there we go. There you have it. So this is the final image, as you can see, and that wraps that up. So that's it for today. Nice, quick, short video. If you have a photo you want to edit, or if you want to give this a try and you're running into any issues, feel free to leave a comment. I would love to help you out. And tune in next week. We're going to be celebrating my birthday in an extremely fun way. And I really can't wait to put that together and share that with you. See ya.